Hey everyone, welcome to the video. We finally got Super Troops making an appearance since like 8 years, and we're gonna see them in this next Mega Crab. And in the past we had them in these Super Vats, but this time got these surprise cakes. And basically when you destroy them, you get these cool new troops that come out. So when you blow up this one here, gonna get like a super heavy. And they're basically from a few different units. I think it's like rifles, heavies, warriors. I know medics and Grens have one. So any one of those guys you can see around, and of course having a lot more health, a lot more damage. And maybe even some of them they took inspiration for like Super Warriors or Dr. Vitamin for medics. But it's kind of cool seeing those new buildings added. And boost wise, we have first 10 stages, rifle health, and looks like the whole crab is going to be crystal critters. So nothing crazy strong, but at least it helps clearing mines. And then stage 11 to 20, you get heavy damage, which you'll kind of want those crystal crits for clearing mines because these surprise cakes are basically replacing cryo bombs. So not too much mine clearing. It looks like one more art. And we saw the heavy before, but there you got that super gren. You know, maybe it was an inspiration for a bomber because just as like so many bombs right there. And a fair amount of health too. Looks like almost like a Rainmaker. 4 bombs in a row. Super big explosions. And I think I tested, they don't really increase based on your troop health or troop damage. So at higher levels, maybe not that strong, but still kind of fun at low levels. Or if anything, doing a tiny bit of distraction. So there's a super Gren in action. And then 21 to 30, you get Zuka damage, 150%. Also, I guess the cool thing about this crab is the first time you can't have RCs. Because hopefully the update should land right before the crab starts. So maybe they're going to be a little useful, maybe not. Or at least fun to try at lower levels. See more of these super troops out here. There's a medic, so kind of like Dr. Vitamin. Not only heals up troops, but gives them some speed bonuses. Maybe some troop damage too. Yeah, because I think you can see them making your troops shoot faster. And these RCs dying to those rockets. Don't know if he can heal up flying troops, but maybe not. Looks like, yeah, only the ground troops. But even on stage 20, you see the RCs are kind of tough to use, so maybe more of a gimmicky style. Which ain't terrible. Could be useful for those stages where you really have to go across the gap. Or imagining once you have Proto Crab and, you know, fingers crossed if you have HCs, then you can run HCRC. And then stage 31 to 40, you have rifle damage. So I think so far we saw the heavy, the medic one, the Gren. Can try getting some other guys out. So that's kind of cool, you have the rifle one. But already stage 30, like, kind of dying pretty fast. So it shocks a few times, but this rifle one shoots almost like a machine gun. So super fast. But since it's a bit higher level and, you know, those buildings are stronger too, maybe just for like a little extra damage. But even low levels, like maybe until HQ 15 or something, you can use these super troops to really pack a punch. Got heavy damage for 41 to 50. And I think all we're missing is the super warriors and that critter bat. So let's see if we can find them here. Need a lot more arts now. And there's a critter bat. So it's kind of like, it looks like it's not shooting, but I guess kind of like the rifle. Because you can see that shield melting kind of fast. It like just stands next to a building and fires all those shots. Don't know if we had that before, like years ago. But at least it's flying, so maybe somehow pairing it with RCs. And pretty sure it's random what kind of troops you get. I hope it's the same for everyone based on the stage, but at least if you're going on a new level, you don't know what troop you're gonna get. And then almost max level, 51 to 60, you get Zuko health. And these bases, like you can see a lot of health on these surprise cakes. So maybe almost treating the crab like a normal one, as in you don't even care about these cakes at high levels. You just get a new troop and it kind of works out. See if we can maybe get those super warriors out there. But I guess those are the most well known since we have them as a temp ability. See what we get from these cakes. Looks like a Dr. Vitamin one. And we don't have too many statues, but you can see RC is taking a while, taking stuff down. But probably not a good strat of just barding these guys out, especially with all that building health on these stages. But our final boost, so stage 61 and until unlimited, is going to be some mech health, 200%. And maybe that's kind of solid because the tribes right now is mech speed, so maybe you can get something done with mechs. Especially since the two main strats, using either bullet mech bombers or scorcher mech lasers, I mean they're a part of either one. But we can try our last chance to maybe get a super warrior. Got a few cakes on this one. But since they aren't affected by troop health or troop damage, at higher levels you can kind of see the power creep of just buildings doing too much damage and like you can see there, only surviving for a few seconds. So probably the best strat just treating it like a normal crab, as in you do your hits and once you get to a higher level, you can just let the super troops be that 1 or 2 seconds distraction. But still kind of cool to see, and let me know what you think about bringing back these super troops. Think they're cool at low levels especially, and really just a throwback to like 8 years ago in Mega Crabs. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.